What is going on, guys? It's your boy Reed and welcome back to RdnRacing. Now guys, today we've got the Lamborghini Aventador Coupe as well as the Lamborghini Huracan LP610-4. Now this is my second twin pack in the collection. If you guys remember, I think it was 1 or 2 videos back, I did another twin pack unboxing. That was of the BMW M1 Pro car as well as the Lancia Ceratos. But for today we've got this, a twin pack Lamborghini, which I think is one of the best. And honestly, out of all the Lamborghini castings I've had and I've seen before, I think this is one of the best that I have ever come across. And we are going to quickly unbox this. Unfortunately though, guys, a little bit of a sad and bummer news. The car doesn't really have much details. I mean, obviously you guys can see right off the bat, and I know whoever followed the diecast community, you guys know as well, not really a lot of details, a lot of designs. I mean, the M1 Pro car, you know, the previous video, I had a lot to talk about that because there were a lot of details, a lot of designs in the vehicle. But this, however, on the other hand, it's a very plain looking vehicle. However, do not misunderstand me. I'm not saying it's bad or what. Honestly, I still like it. I'm a huge, I'm a Lamborghini fan, and I do love Lamborghinis, and we are gonna unbox this. So like I said, this thing really gives me mini GT vibes once again. So yeah, we're not gonna waste our time with that. We are gonna quickly unbox and check out both these cars, put the plastics aside, and we've got this, both the Lamborghini Aventador as well as the Lamborghini Huracan, and we are gonna start with the Aventador first because why not? So right off the bat, you guys can see, and I think the flash is kind of helping me as well. The paint job is a very sparkly metallic silver paint job, which I think is amazing. I honestly love paint jobs like this because they really, you know, it just adds a lot of color and flavor to the vehicle. Wheels, we've got 5-spoke rims, front and rear. Obviously, with Lamborghini, the rear wheels are bigger, wider, and then the front wheels as well. And you guys can see the offset of the rear vehicle right there, which is really nicely done. It's very subtle details, attention details like this that really make Hot Wheels, you know, stand out. And I feel like Hot Wheels recently have been doing a rather good job on that. Not much details as well, you guys get, but you know, one thing I want to compliment, they really got the shape of the Aventador right. They are car companies, they are, you know, miniature model companies that kind of screw up when it comes to Lamborghini. Some do it a bit too flat, some puff it up a little bit, but I think this is really well done. And yeah, honestly, I just love this car. If we move on to the front of the vehicle, just check this out, guys. This looks so menacing, do you not think? Obviously, we've got a Lamborghini logo right in the middle right there. We've got printed headlights. They aren't plastic, they're printed, unfortunately. The front splitter as well right there, really nicely done. But I don't know if it's just from mine, but there is a little scratch on the windshield right there. A little disappointing. I mean, it's not a perfect piece, but I will make do with what I have, and I think it doesn't really matter, does it? It's just a little scratch over there. If you look at the left side of the vehicle, exactly the same. Amazing paint job, amazing tires, wheels, they spin amazingly well as well. If you look at the interior, you can have a look at the interior as well. Interior looks very plain, not much details there. Obviously, we've got these doors that open up almost like scissor doors. They are scissor doors, right? And then if you look at the rear of the vehicle, we've got the Lamborghini logo right there. Printed tail light, sorry, and a rear diffuser with the exhaust pipe as well. So obviously this is a stock one that comes with the Aventador. But if you guys follow Stradman, the way he does his Lamborghini modifications, especially with the FI exhaust and etc., I think those are really amazing. And if I one day do have the capacity to own a Lamborghini, loud exhausts are one of the things that I must have. And I think a Lamborghini like this would be really nice to begin with, and obviously you can wrap the car in, etc. If you look at the top, from the top of the vehicle, really nicely done. Just check that out. Let me just show it to you like this. Obviously you've got a rear deck lid where the engine is right there. Sorry about that. Where the engine is right there, you guys can see a little bit of the engine, which is really nicely done as well. If you look at the bottom of the vehicle, it's a very matte finish to base. Obviously it says Lamborghini Aventador Coupe right there, made in Thailand, but that's about it. Not much details here, but you know, the way they designed it almost makes you feel like there's, you know, the base plate right here instead of just plain with nothing at all, which a lot of time Hot Wheels did. So I think all in all, this is really amazingly done. We are going to focus and move our attention to the Lamborghini Huracan, which is, I gotta say guys, my favorite out of these two, because check this out. Right off the bat, the paint job is immaculate. You gotta agree with me, come on. This blue paint job with this shiny metallic gloss finish, insanity. absolutely mind-boggling. And these rims, they just shine so well and they go match perfectly well with the car. Obviously, these, I don't know how many spokes these are. Let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Nope, there are 10 spokes, sorry. That has 10 spoke rims at the rear and at the front as well. The wheels for this, they are the same size. They are not like the Lamborghini Aventador where the rear is bigger. And then obviously not much details as well. It does say something right there. I'm not really sure what it says at the door panel over there. And then move on to the front of the vehicle. Obviously we've got a Lamborghini logo right there. The printed headlights in the front, the very nice diffuser, as well as, you know, the air intake manifolds right there. We can see the interior of the vehicle, which is very nicely done. I feel like the detail here, especially on the dashboard, is way better done than that of the Aventador. The Aventador was really just plain and boring. This has a little bit more attention to detail, and I think once again this is the reason why I like and I prefer this over the Aventador. Left side of the vehicle exactly the same. Obviously we've got the indicator lights, or these are the reflective strips. I think these are the reflective strips, right? And then we've got obviously the door, something written here, a decal, which is just very blurry and I can't really read as well. In the rear, and then if you look at the rear of the vehicle, it says Lamborghini right here actually, but it's actually very lightly written. Obviously you've got printed tail lights, a quad exhaust at the rear of the vehicle, and if you turn the vehicle like this, you can actually see the engine bay right there inside there. Check it out. If I'm not wrong, the Huracan is a V10, right? I am not really sure about that, but I think the engine is insanely well done. The detail, the attention to detail right there is just immaculate, and it's just one of the best things that this casting has. All in all, I think both castings here really well done. I think as far as twin packs go, this as well as the previous video on the M1 Pro car and the Lancia, I think all of these are well done. They're very well thought into, and Hot Wheels really put the effort into design and make these cars as perfectly as they could. I think I'm in love with them. Honestly, between these two, let me know in the comments below, guys, which should you pick and why. But I honestly, you guys can tell I would go for this Huracan. But just like, guys, we're gonna do a few rolling shots, and one thing else, see you at the end. And just like guys, we've come down to the video. I hope you guys had an amazing time. I sure had an amazing time unboxing these vehicles. It is gonna go insanely well in my collection. I'm a huge Lamborghini fan, and I think these two Lamborghinis, once again, they're insanely well done. I absolutely love them. I think it's really worth collecting this and having this in a collection. But just like that, guys, I hope you guys had an amazing time. This video is over. I'll see you in the next one, and I'm out. Bye.